Welcome to the Proseed Halftime Report. If you need seed, think Proseed. Join us today, Sales Manager David Blue. David, it's great to have you here, man.
Hey, thanks for having me back.
Proseed, great brand, great name in our community. What's the mission? What makes you guys special?
You know, what we're trying to be is we're trying to be the best regional seed company out there. And we obviously do that, number one, through great products. We have that. Everyone's heard about that. But we really try and be a local member of every community. We're trying to really invest back. Our sales guys, or our crew, our employees, we have a great crew that they really care about who they work with and the job they do. And they're school board officials, they're hockey coaches, they're everything, right? So we really, we're proud of how invested we are in our customers' communities.
Talk a little bit about that, what you guys are doing to give back to your communities.
Well, you know, just throughout lots of different volunteer work and whatnot. You know, there's one great program that I don't know that we've really spoken about much, but we do something every Christmas time where every one of our customers, every one of our retail stores gets to choose a recipient of a donation that we give back, you know, based off of sales and whatnot. So we've been able to give back to fire departments, we've given to local schools, given to youth sports, high schools, whatnot. So we've really been able to give back, right? And we understand it's full circle. You support us, we support you back, and we're proud of that. And, you know, to the tune of, I think it's been about 125 grand over the last few years, right? So it's something we're proud of and something that we want to continue with.
And then the Right Choice program, always a great program you guys got going on this year
Always a great program. You know, it's been, I think this is our 8th year doing it, and it's gone over well. So, you know, it's another thing. You know, we try and be fun to work with. We try and do things the right way. So hopefully everybody likes it. And if you have any questions, go to www.proseed.net.
Thank you very much, David. Appreciate it a bunch. Always great to have you in. Again, check them out online. It's proseed.net. And stay with us. Much more coming up right here on the Proseed Halftime Report.
Welcome you back inside our Fargo studios. The Proseed Halftime Report. North Dakota State leading Illinois State 21-0 at halftime. We were promised two good defensive teams. We've seen one good defensive team so far.
You know what? I think we've seen one really good football team having a better game than another good football team. I think Illinois State is good. I just think the Bison are on point today.
Yeah, not an easy day for
Brock's back. The mustache coming in nicely.
Coming back,
nicely.
yes.
Well, Stick hits Darius Shepard here early, 55 yards to open this one up.
On the opening drive for NDSU, this was a big play, kind of set the tone for how this game was going to go offensively, that the Bison weren't afraid to look downfield and throw the football.
And then back to the bread and butter. Lance Dunn, a 4-yard touchdown here.
Great job by the Rams to open up the hole for Lance, and then Lance does a good job of hitting that hole and getting into the end zone. 7-0 NDSU.
Well, the Bison defense then responds, makes some quick work of the Redbirds. 3rd and 8 here, Jabril with a big hit.
Brady Davis, welcome to the Fargo Dome, and pleasantry to meet you by Jabril Cox.
Yeah, how about it? Well, another Shep reception here, 44 yards on this one, and a record-breaking one as well.
Yeah, he passes Warren Holloway for receiving yards, and he passes R.J. Urzendowski for 150 receptions in his career.
It sets up another one. Stick looking and at Lance Dunn here. Unfortunately, Dunn wasn't looking at Stick.
Yeah, I think just a miscommunication there, and Easton probably let that ball go. Good job by the Illinois State defense to find that football.
And the defense defends it. The Redbirds not scoring on it, where NDSU does respond. Second quarter, 8 plays, 53 yards here. Dallas Freeman.
Freeman with the rushing touchdown on the jet sweep action.
Yeah, 9 yards on that one makes it 14-0 NDSU. Illinois State with an impressive drive here now in the second quarter. Just 9th time a team has been in the Bison red zone. But once again, no points as Grimsley gets a big pick here.
What you see there is the play sequence. They go run on 1st down and don't get anything. They try to pass it on 2nd down, and then on 3rd down here, they try to pass it again. Davis under pressure, and he throws it away to Rob Grimsley there.
Well, and again, the Bison will capitalize off of a turnover. 12 plays, 95 yards, and they cap it off in the hands of Lance Dunn again.
Lance Dunn, his 2nd rushing touchdown of the half. He's only got 34 yards on the game, but 2 times in the end zone. That's pretty nice. The Bison lead 21-0.
And now NDSU has converted 26 of 28 red zone chances for 23 touchdowns.
That's not bad. Efficient in the red zone are the Bison. Let's take a look at the halftime stats brought to you by the North Dakota Certified Seed Producers. Again, the score 21-0 NDSU leading over Illinois State. NDSU dominating in rushing yards, dominating in passing yards. Stick is 9 of 15 passing with 188 yards. He does have the 1 interception, no passing touchdowns for him, but total yards, the Bison have the edge by 130.
Well, and I'm shocked a little bit that Illinois State isn't going to the run a little bit more. You've got a dude there, and they're averaging about the same as the Bison are per carry here in the first half. I'm just surprised they aren't going to him more. He's a bulldozer.
Yeah, James Robinson, he's got 11 attempts, 65 yards. He did have a 25-yarder in there. But to your point, Beth, the Redbirds are averaging 4.2 yards a carry. The Bison are averaging 4.3 yards a carry. So a little interesting that the Redbirds haven't gone to that run game a little bit more.
Throw in the red zone there when you've seen the Bison pick people up just last week.
Just last week.
That's on film.
Those are your halftime stats brought to you by the North Dakota Certified Seed Producers. You gonna make it through the rest?
I'm shocked.
I am too. I'm right there with you. We're gonna step aside. When we come back, we'll take a look at some of the action going around the Missouri Valley Football Conference. That's still to come here on the Proseed Halftime Report. Back in here for the Proseed Halftime Report. Let's take a look at action going around the rest of the Missouri Valley Football Conference. We begin with Indiana State at Southern Illinois, and the Sycamores putting a beat down on the Salukis, 21-7. That game in the third quarter. Western Illinois on the road at Missouri State, taking a 17-7 lead in the third quarter of that one.
Just really excited to finally see what Missouri State is because we have a gauge now for it with Western Illinois, knowing what they have.
Yeah, we've seen what the Leathernecks are. Still to come tonight, South Dakota State is on the road at Northern Iowa. That's a big one going down there in Northern Iowa, Cedar Falls, and South Dakota will travel to Youngstown State. Those games kick off in just a little bit of time here. Actually, that South Dakota State game probably underway. That'll do it for your look around the Missouri Valley Football Conference. Final thoughts heading into the second half?
Well, this game certainly isn't over. Illinois State is going to come out of that locker room ready to go. I think NDSU is going to come out with a fire under their belly as well, though, as Chris Kleiman had, some disappointment there from the first half.
Second half coming your way. Thanks for joining us on the Proseed Halftime Report.